because it's been believed in the past. You know, Ben Franklin did this great thing like back in the American Revolution where well before we even got to the whole slavery issue, right? The slavery issue got brought up during the Constitution, right? Okay, so Memory Game Project is our big project at the end of the memory unit. So, we talk about memory and what it is and how it works and, how it fails sometimes and how it's good. And then at the end, I kind of tell them that, hey, you got to make a game about one of the three processes of memory that we talked about, sensory, short-term, or long-term. And then I just kind of cut them loose and let them be creative with it and come up with some cool ideas. And at the end, like the big payoff is we get to play them as a class, together, kind of the last day of the unit. So, yeah. You just become overconfident in the belief that you have and the belief that that thing is right, okay? So it does share a few little things with confirmation bias, but you really just overestimate the accuracy of your beliefs and judgments. So you think that what you think is the right thing and what everybody else. I think it's a game that's like at the foundation of the memory unit. So whether it's an advanced class or just a regular class, it's introduction to psychology. You got to know about memory. Psychology really kind of lends itself to that. I mean, a lot of the concepts that we cover are things that you can show with a social experiment or some kind of activity or a simulation of an experiment that's been done in the past. It's like a big historical psychology experiment. I try to pull as many of those out as we can to just try to show you not only, hey, do these things exist in theory, but they also exist in real life. Yeah, I think our big goal for the Memory Game Project is just for them to learn the concepts and then put it into use, So whatever type of memory or memory game topic you're really interested in, get it going, don't just have it as an idea, but like make it happen. So yeah, it's just a hands-on thing to get them doing something fun at the end of the unit after they've learned all the concepts.
Maddie, well, I'll pick, okay, games for 200.
Games 200.
Maddie, just Lego?
No.
What?
Our turn.
Yeah, what is that?
If they raise their hand, it's their turn.
The Leaning Tower.
5, 4, 3,
Looks like Lego.
2, 1. Back to this
What
side.
is this?
You guys know?
Oh, here we go.
Nope.
Go.
Tops?
What?
Tops?
Tops? Is that right?
What?
No.
No, that's
Right.
not right.
Josh knows.
Is it like Fisher Price?
Specific game.
We don't know it.
So when I first assigned them the project, they're a little bit overwhelmed. They're not really sure what they want to do as a project because I always show them examples beforehand. I show them examples of past classes that have done the project, and they always want to outdo those. So once they start to get started on it, it's a little bit overwhelming. But once they get an idea and they start running with it, then it becomes really, really fun, and they start to roll with that idea and get it to do something that's really interesting as a class.